Hey, welcome back to Embracing the Journey with Divine Paulette. Don't forget to tune in and subscribe. Um, this episode is going to feature some of the connections that I made throughout 1L year. I had very minimal expectations as far as like building connections and relationships with genuine people in law school, only because I had heard so many stories about law school was just very competitive. So I kind of came in like, you know what, I am just not in a good headspace anyway, so I'm just gonna lay low. But I ended up meeting some fantastic people whom I think I will continue to connect with outside of school and beyond. So let's get right into it. Amongst my solid group of people, I definitely can say like they became like I don't know. I guess because we're in close proximity, but also we all want the same, have the same like long term goal of becoming an attorney. So it was easier to connect with. It was way easier than what I expected. And so first up is my friend Kayla. Kayla is like hilarious to me. First of all, um, I don't even remember how we met. I don't remember how we met. I don't know if it was during orientation or not, but we did, and I'm glad we did because that's my girl. We sat by each other in class, so I think we probably just gradually built a relationship off of that. But then I remember meeting Jackson during orientation week because he was all over the he was all over the place, y'all. He's in the military, so he didn't come the first couple of days. And for some reason, we had like breakout groups or something during orientation. And he happened to be in my group, and he hadn't had nothing set up. So another one of our classmates was helping him set some stuff up, and then from there we just continued to talk. But that's my bro for sure. He's so down to earth. I met Patrick through Kayla. I can't think of when this was, but yeah, I do remember meeting him through Kayla. Mia, I remember meeting her at orientation, during orientation week, and then we had, like they gave us a break for lunch or something. We had sat and chopped it up for lunch, and from there we just continued to talk. She wanted to be a family attorney as well, I believe. Don't quote me. So that pretty much, you know, established a foundation for us. And then Jalen, I knew her in class. Like I don't know, we weren't necessarily friends, but we weren't necessarily not friends. So it was kind of like, hey, girl, like that's just it. But then second semester, she started coming around more. We ended up going to the barrister ball together, and that was nice. There were some other people in our group, and I'm not even gonna mention them just because they're not. I don't have any photos of them, but they know who they are. But law school was cool. Before we get into like showing the pictures and stuff, I just want to share with y'all what my favorite memory of my core friend group is. And later in the video, I might call them or I might text them and just read their responses. But my favorite memory of Kayla and Patrick together is when we were leaving Mescalito and some song came on the radio and they was singing it. I'm gonna hopefully insert the clip, but I was like, from that moment, I knew they were two peas in a pod. But my ultimate like favorite memory of Patrick is when we were at one of my classmates' birthday parties, and we was doing karaoke, and he really was up there singing his heart out, y'all. He was singing Keisha Cole at that. So one of my favorite things about Kayla is she gonna get her lick back. Okay, I'm not a person. I don't want my lick back because it's okay. God going, he gonna handle it. But Kayla, I'm not even gonna. She know. There are many times when she had to get her lick back, and I tried to calm her down before she got her lick back. But it could be something so simple like I'm not even gonna say that on here. But one thing that do make me chuckle, she gonna get her lick back, and she don't care about it. She gonna get her lick back. Um, one of my favorite memories of Jackson would have to be when he was mad at his professor, and he was like, "I'm a grown man," and he kind of like let the professor have it because they're very disrespectful. But a core memory of Jackson is also probably when we went to this place and he was riding the bull. I couldn't believe he got on there. And then Mia, my favorite memory of Mia is she graduated. So she graduated undergrad early, so she didn't get to walk. So that December of 1L year, she was going to her graduation, and we all got together, and I was like, oh, I wanted to get her something, and I try my best to be an active listener these days. I have not always been this way, but one of the things she said was she didn't have anything that said Central Alum because she went there in undergrad. So I got her a alumni shirt. And she was like, "Oh my God, you was listening to me." Like sometimes I can't tell because you give me a blank stare. And I'm like, I could see that. But that's one of my core memories from her because one of my good memories of Jalen is one day we were walking like towards the classroom and one of the staff workers was like, "Hey" to us. But y'all, she did not have her usual attire on. And so she kept saying, "Hey," so we both looked and it's kind of like, going about our business because we don't know you. And then when we realized who it was, we kind of like just looked at each other and had a whole like telepathy conversation because what? So yeah, that's probably one of my favorites with her. Pull up this other tab so it can kind of make sense, but I think this video will be all over the place, so pardon me. I'm just gonna ramble and then post some pictures here. First picture that's gonna pop up is me and Kayla. So this was one of the first gatherings that we went to together, and I just thought it was fitting just because it was our first picture to include it in this video. So there we are. The next photo is of Kayla Jackson and I, and we were like sitting outside the law school. And if you zoom in, please don't, but if you do, you can see how tired and worn out we were. And we just happened to take this picture. I don't know if this was the last day of the semester or something. I don't know what the significance was, but we did take this picture that day. And we always did things together. Like those were that was my crew. That's three. Um, you'll see a boomerang. We had tacos at Jackson's place. Everything was so nice. Kaylin made this nice little lime grapefruit beverage. And we had chicken tacos. It was just a cool little vibe. Some other classmates that came as well. It was just so nice to see everyone outside of the classroom. We had went to this place. I told you it was always us. So this is a picture of Jackson Kayla, and it's another classmate in the middle. That's Randall. I don't think I have any additional photos of him, so he's chill too though. But we went to I think this was a boxcar, and it was playing this little Guitar Hero game. I don't know, Joe. Oh, here's Mia. This is Mia. I think she was the first one that I had met during the week of orientation. But here in this photo, we had like a spirit week, and we was twinning that day. Um, this is Cody and Kayla. She had come to my house. I think this might not have been their first time meeting. However, they are so obsessed with each other. The way they greet each other, I don't understand their relationship. Like Cody be so happy, like as if he known her his entire life. I don't know what the deal is. This is Patrick. I met Patrick through Kayla. Cody wasn't too much of a fan of this little meet and greet. Patrick was scared though, so they're cool now though. Then we have me, Kayla, and Patrick and Cody. Oh, this is the same day. So this is the day that Cody had met Patrick. I think we had sent this picture to Jackson because he wasn't here in Durham. So this is the crew. It's Kayla, me, Patrick, Jackson, and Mia. And there should have been another picture. I think it might be coming up actually. Oh, here it goes. So this is another outing. We went to a place in Fenton. I can't even remember the name of it right now. Maybe this was the Cowboy Bar. I'm not sure. But here you have Kayla Jackson, his wife, and myself. And this little group was just a vibe. Like everyone's just so chill. His wife is so sweet. She stayed here for like close to the end of the semester, so we really got to know each other, like all of us, and it was just great. Here's another photo of us. I don't know why Jack. Oh, we had to be at the cowboy bar because Jackson has on his cowboy hat. That makes sense. But this is that same day we just found this mirror and took the picture. Here's another photo of Kayla and myself. Oh yeah, and then this is us as we were preparing for the barrister ball, and then we have another friend, Jalen, who came with us. We got this cute little entry photo. It was so cute. I'm gonna insert this boring of all of our photos. But yeah, let me see. Yeah. So that was pretty much my crew. It was a few others, but I don't have any pictures with them. And I think a cool little piece to this would be calling to get their reaction or ask them like what's their favorite moment. So let's see if we can capture that. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I got Kayla and Patrick on the phone, and I'm gonna ask them what is their favorite memory of us, whether it's all three of us together or not. So I don't know who wants to go first, but feel free to share on the phone. So my favorite memory of you will probably be when I think we were sitting in some procedure and Brett was asking us questions and you were like, he was speaking English. I was like, I was like, I can't believe she just. Nah, that was real. That was real. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to tell them the backstory about that. Oh, off the phone. But okay, Patrick. My favorite memory was when we were in contracts. This was like our second week in class, and you were just like real overwhelmed. You're like, I just want to punch our professor in his damn throat. I was like, yo, I've never heard anybody use those words together. That's crazy. It's, I gotta. Okay, I just want to clarify that I had many, many moments in class where I just was like, because like the professor would give an example, and some of my classmates would be like, "Is this like da 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 da?" And it's like my brain needed time to process. So one day I was sitting in class and I was just like, ugh. But the time Kayla was just referencing was one of my classmates was asking a question, and I just was looking over there, and I was trying to like look at his mouth from across the room because he was talking so fast, and I'm like, what did he say? Was he speaking English? So that was a pretty dope moment. But I remember the first time I ever screamed like ah in the middle of class, but it wasn't like super super loud. But if you were sitting near me, you could hear it. Yeah, crazy. Um, Patrick said the time I wanted to punch my y'all don't understand. That particular professor got under my skin from day one. Okay, first of all, let me show y'all what his board would look like because the man don't have a teaching style. I don't care what nobody say. We just hold tight. He used to scribble up there on the darn board, y'all, and he never made any type of sense. Like his brain was twisted, and then he would get mad if you asked questions, and he felt like you should have read better or something, and it was just insane. Hold on, let me find the picture real quick. Just expected to understand what the man was saying. Completely insane if you ask me. 0 out of 10, I would not recommend that professor. Um, yeah.
By the way, Jackson did respond back to the message, but he's in a different time zone and I wasn't hopping back on him to record that. So, Jackson had many of them. He enjoyed studying together and convincing me to go out on a Friday or Saturday night, as well as the fact that we all held each other accountable. So, thanks for watching. Tune in next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.